Guys, what's up? How are you, everyone? It's a good evening. So, I will explain in the next week forecast for the gold, Bitcoin, and also other pairs. Okay, guys. So, that's the gold chart. Okay. Hello. So, we are go for weekly time frame first in gold. Sorry, guys, some network issues. Network is slow at this time. So, I am going for gold. That is the daytime frame candle in gold. And what happened in weekly chart? We are going for weekly charts. Wow, that is the good rejection from the downside for the good buying level in weekly time frame. You can see this. That's the good buying area for daily weekly time frame. After tap this area, price was move up to these areas like this. Soft candles happened in weekly candle in gold. So that is the weekly time and that is the very bullish structure at this time in gold. And this week, I think the price closed above this area because this type of candle happened. So you can see this the rejections of this candle. You can see the rejections, which type of rejection of these areas. So I am going in one-day time frame, and I my total buyer for this week is bullish. You can see this. Wow, two beautiful price up to the good pricing level. After good retest and price was reversed. So that is the good time frame and that is the good order flow tapped by the price and price also bullish at this moment. Okay, so that is the daily time frame, guys, and the price was tap and price was total push up to, you can see this, the price was tap and price move up to 900 pips plus. Okay, and that is the swing trading zone, guys, and that is the support area also, and that is the you many things happened on this the buying zone in gold. So I will go in for our time frame. You can see this the how the bullish reaction from these sides. That is a very good zone. The price moved to upside with the bullish momentum. So that is the 4 hour selling area. I will find after closing on these areas. I have my thinking for the buyers. I think the first thing the price was tapped and throwing the selling level up to these areas and price was moved like this. Okay, and that is the very good zone for the gold. So that's the important zone and that is the selling zone also at this time. That is the very good selling area for this time gold. The price was continuously up the upper side and that is the 4 hour A plus selling area and 3 hour, 1 hour everything. That is a very good A plus selling area for the gold. So now that can I my bias is at this time for the retest the price reverts. This zone was up to 300 to selling areas. So price tap this selling area and I will find good buying opportunity. So my bias is I will enter on these levels because that is the next previous support for this resistance for this market. So I will wait for this the buying zone. The price that is the 300 pip zones to price move down and I am thinking I will capture the selling from these levels. So that is my buying areas because the gold was too bullish at this week. So that is also you can see this the higher time frame break of structure, change of character, everything will happen at this time. You can see this. So my bias is bullish. After respect this zone, so that is the good sign for the capturing the good momentum in next week in gold up to your whole after tap this area, you will go for more than 900 pips and 800 pips swing trading zones. So I will exactly wait for this zone. In next week, I will trade on this area, and that is the small retest area. Price will tap, and after closing like this, I will capturing that this type of buying. And after the price continuously up, and after close on these areas, again tap, and I will enter on these areas, also these areas. Okay, these two plan for the next week in gold. That's a simple bias and that's the simple levels I will give you. You can see this the how can they perform these levels. I will told you guys. So next, sorry, uh, so that is the good buying area for next week in gold, and that is the selling area. Okay, that's the A plus selling area. So I will capture the good buying at this time. So that is the good buying opportunity level for gold. Okay. So next step in Bitcoin. That's my bias and that's my plan for the next week in gold. So I will explain the Bitcoin chart. BTC. Sorry guys. I will go for BTC. Okay. Let's go. The BTC is now the break of structure and that is now the bearish transformation of the you can see the downtrend was started from these levels. So I think that is the 1 day time frame and I will go for 1 week. Uh, so that is the support area of the market. Market respectfully accept this support area. You can see this the rejections. The after tap this support area, price move up to 2000 point. Okay, so price respect the support area, and that is the daily time frame support area. So that's the hard support for the market. After so daily time frame candle was too bullish at this time, and that is the downturn formation. You can see this. That is the downturn formation. And after price close on these areas, so I will thinking for the gold Bitcoin bias. After I will not long on this trade. After closing on these areas, I will enter for the buying side setup. And I will thinking about the chart analyze. That is the daily time frame reversal candle is very good, and that is also I'll go for 4 hour time frame. Nicely candle close on this 4 hour time frame. You can see this price was already change of character in 4 hour time frame. You can see this. So my bias is at this time for Bitcoin in bullish also. After close on this area 12,000 $1,12,000. The Bitcoin closed on these areas. My bias is totally bearish. After price close on these areas, so my bias is full bullish to upside. After price close on this downside momentum with high volumes, and I will go for the so long trades, so down short trades for the Bitcoin. So that is the good sign for the Bitcoin to indicate the market was pushed to upside with very good candles. So that is a change of character. There was no level at this time in higher time frame. And I know the not you can wait. I have a zone that is the good buying zone for the Bitcoin, and maybe wait a second, guys. I will mark the zone. So that is the good buying zone for Bitcoin. Why? Because the Bitcoin move from the very good support area in 4 hour time. In 4 hour order block. I will mark it. Uh, wait a second. That's the buying zone. Actual. I will talking about this zone, and that's the kind of zone play. You can see this. You can see this. That's the buying zone. That's the buying zone, and that's the price move like very smoothly on these areas. You can see this in 5 minute time frame how to price move this the good buying areas. So my bias is bullish. You can see this the change of character also, and that is the break of structure also, and that is the pending buying areas. My I am wait for this area for the capturing good buying side momentum. And because why I am like this, because this type of market, you can see this, the market continuously create the liquidity areas. Market continuously create the liquidity areas. You can see this. You can see this. That's the create continuously liquidity area, and also you can see this. That is the also trend line area. So I think about the price move to downside and tap this buying area and going for the good buying side momentum. I am thinking for this buying side momentum, and that is also liquidity for market. You can see this. That's now liquidity, and that is the bridges. Also everything order block, everything was happened. So I will thinking for the, this type of good buying areas. I am hold it for the good long momentum. I will capture on these trades in Bitcoin. So that is also one zone for the Bitcoin, and I will everyone mark this level for the next week in Bitcoin happened. You can that is the level of 13,000, 1,13,000. That is a good level for good buying captured in Bitcoin. You can also mark that is a very good buying area for Bitcoin for next week. So that is the two major pairs was very bullish at this time. That Bitcoin also bullish, and Bitcoin not at this time bullish. Bitcoin is creating the change of character. Bitcoin was in the downtrend formation. That is the closing, not the very good sign of closings because the rejection candle by done by this time. So I am not confirming fulfill it. After create a good buying side candle, after create a good buying candle with very super bullish, then I will confirm the price was too bullish at this time in the volume in high in Bitcoin. After I thinking about the price, I am patiently wait for the this buying zone because that is the very good buying zone for the Bitcoin, and that is the good reversal area. Your target for these areas, sorry, that is a good target area. That's the 15,000 point. That is a 2,000 points target area for this level. 3,000 points. The 300 pips levels. So look, think about this buying. I am personally trade on this level with long trade up to hold the 1,15,000 points. So that is the analysis for Bitcoin. And Also other pairs I'll go. What is the GBPJPY? Wow, GBPJPY was in. So what happened in GBPJPY? Let's do this. Wow, that is a very strong, very scandal pose in next last day in the August. Next week, last week, the price tapped the very good buying zone, A plus buying zone in Delhi one day, A plus buying zone tapped. And what happened after create a good rejection from these areas? So I will go for, I will thinking the good confirmation candle on this happened, the close on these areas, and I will buy definitely after price close on these areas with a very good buying candle that is also created. You can see this. So I will thinking that I will long for up to 197.221. That is the range of 100 pips. Okay, guys, that is the 100 pip zones, and that is the strong breakup structure. So that is the reversal area for GBPJPY, and that is also A plus buying area. Okay, guys, I am also long for GBPJPY, GJ, and GBPGU, what happened? GBPGU totally there is permission at this time, and wow, that is also tapped the A plus buying area. Uh, that is the A plus buying area and good buying reaction on these levels. You can see this. There is a very good buying reaction on these areas. That is the 130 pips buying was already done yet, and that is also good candle happened after close on this area. That is the A plus selling area for TGL4. Okay, that is the selling area. You will mark from this level was from the downside momentum you will captured in 1 hour time frame, and that is a very good sign for the buying side direction. After close on these areas, I think maybe the gold USD respect this area, so showing the good selling opportunity and after trap these areas, and that is the good bias like this type of in 1 hour time frame, and that is the clear formation of downtrend. So if I am thinking I will selling on these areas, that is the A plus selling area. So I am thinking about this area. I am sell on this. That is also 100 pip zone in the GU. So I am thinking about this 200 pip zone. Okay, in GBG USD, and that is the GV CAD. That is also here in 1 day time frame buying area, and that is 1 day time frame buying area. Price closing. So that is the lower high, and that is the lower low. So price new creating a lower high up to these areas and creating a new lower low from this area. After close on these areas, price after close on these areas and tap this area, so you can going for the institutional thinking. That is the liquidity forms. That's the liquidity happened. So you think about the price was bearish. So that is the good entry and good selling area for GVCAD. And after close this area, price after this area. So that's why my bias is bullish at this time in GVCAD in 1 day time in for last next week. So that is a more event in GVCAD the next week. So that's very good sign for GVCAD also. And that is a reversal area for weekly time frame candles. So let's what happened in the market. You can see the next week. So we are go for the big pair, the Euro USD. So guys, what happens? Let's see this. That is the one. That is the weekly candle. You can see the rejections, but Okay, okay. Uh, that is the good buying, weekly buying area, guys. So USD react like this. Sure, okay, okay, okay. That is the good buying area. Wait, guys, I will go for the okay. That is the good for marking analysis. Euro USD. So you can see this the weekly chart. The price was moved to the good side of the zone in weekly time frames. That is the good zone for buying side because you can see the things. The price was higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So that is creating the higher low and price going for the new higher high in hour time frames, weekly time frames. And I go for 1 day time frames. Ooh, that is the zone. You think about this area that is also a plus buying area in Euro USD. So price was goes for the good buying a plus buying area after close these areas. I am thinking in Euro USD. Price was fully moved after close on these areas. After close on these areas, that is at this now that is the selling area. Okay, at this now that is the selling area. Digital one selling area. So after close on these areas, after close on these areas in 1 hour time, and you can see this. That's the support area. That that's time, and that is the after close on this area. I am thinking price was moved first. The price was moved first. Price moving, and again the tap this zone. I will go for the good buying opportunity in Euro USD also because the price was come from the good A plus in higher time frame buying zone. So my bias is Euro USD also bullish in next week for because the why the price moving up, that is the clear liquidity zone and FBGs everything's here, and that is also buy side sell side liquidity here. So the new bias is the buyer was activate on the next week in Euro USD. Okay, guys. So the major for pairs I will explaining you for the next move in next week in this pairs, and you can see this the how the markets right now. It's the big zones happened on this market test. So I will capturing the good selling opportunity from these areas. That is, if will everyone mark this area, that is a 3,377. That is the good buy selling area for this time, guys. I personally trade on this level because that is the A plus selling area. That is the A plus selling area, and that is the good buying area for gold also. And I will modify more and I will explain this. What the second row will okay. I'm thinking about this. That is the zone also. That is the zone also. And that's the zone also. I will explain. That's the zone and I will give you one more extra zone. That is the this zone. So that is the TGL one buying area. Okay. After price close on these areas, price first come on this area and price goes to the tap this selling area and price goes down from this buying area tap and price was fully reverts from the upper side momentum with high volume. I will go for the good long trade on this gold. So that's my bias. I will give you two levels. You will trade on definitely. That is a two plan. And I will also come in morning in London session. So trade with mm, me. So that's the analysis for this next week in charts. I will explaining you what happened with my experience and with my knowledge. So let's see you in next week, guys. And that's the week of that's the level. You can see this. That's the week. That's the levels in next week happened actually. So anyone is interested in others where you will in tell me. I will explain the chart analysis. So thanks for watching, and I will come on tomorrow morning random sessions and trade with everyone with a good community. Thanks for watching. So good night, friends. That's the small live for the weekly chart analysis. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow morning.